Hello, win column. The Chiefs with a dominating performance against the Cleveland Browns, 21-7 to advance to 13-1 on the season. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. What a day for this defense. 6 total turnovers. The most they've had in a game since 2016, folks. That's been a long time. But it did come at a price as Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes left the game in the fourth quarter and did not return with an ankle injury. He did walk off in his own power. Didn't have to go to the locker room or the medical tent, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. But when we get more information from Chiefs head coach Andy Reid and the medical staff from Rick Burkhalter and company, we will let you know where things stand when it comes to Patrick Mahomes in that front. Let's go over the numbers of this performance today. Mahomes was solid, 19 of 38, 159 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was under pressure all day long, but continued to make plays. The run game, 132 yards collectively. It was a by-committee effort today, 45 from Hunt in his first game back in Cleveland. He had 32 from Pacheco. Xavier Worthy getting involved in the run game as well. He had 3 carries for 30 yards and a rushing touchdown. He also led the Chiefs in receiving with 6 catches for 46 yards. And you talk about the way the defense played. We mentioned the 6 turnovers. 3 interceptions from Jameis Winston, including the first career interception by Trent McDuffie as he picked off Winston in the end zone. That resulted in Winston getting benched for DTR. The Browns' run game was a force to be reckoned with. They had 139 total yards, including 84 from Jerome Ford off of 7 carries. Jerry Jeudy was just a problem. He had 11 catches for 108 yards on the day. Let's take a look at the total numbers from both sides here. 311 total yards for the Chiefs. They held the Browns at just 266 yards on the day. 18 first downs for the Chiefs, 16 for the Browns. Third down conversions, Chiefs were continuing to make plays throughout the day. 7 of 18 on third down. Browns were held to 4 out of 12. Penalties, pretty clean game for the most part. Just 4 penalties for 30 yards compared to 6 for 45 for Cleveland. And you won the time of possession with 31 minutes and 37 seconds. And now we await, of course, how things will work out with this Lions-Bills game that's about to start here in just a bit. But the Chiefs are in great position now for home field advantage. And you have a short week this next week. You play the Texans on Saturday, followed by that Steelers game on Wednesday. It's about to get a little weird for the Chiefs, playing 3 games in an 11-day stretch. But this was a good start for Kansas City as they make this playoff push of putting their best foot forward. The defense played championship caliber football. And what have we said to you about this Chiefs team all season long? That the recipe is pretty simple to be a championship football team. And that's run the football and play great defense. 132 yards on the ground with a variety of different guys getting involved, including Xavier Worthy. And you played the best defensive performance we've seen in years from this group. That looked like a Super Bowl championship team today. But what's going to be the status of their Super Bowl champion quarterback going forward? That remains to be seen. What is your one-word reaction to the Chiefs' performance against Cleveland today? My one word, I'm satisfied. That was a satisfying win. How many times have we seen the Kansas City Chiefs all season long play down to their competition, play these games that are closer than they should be? Today was not that day. The Chiefs did what they needed to do. This game was never in doubt, was never in question. I'm very satisfied. This was the game that Chiefs fans have been waiting for. Folks, no better way to celebrate a Chiefs win than subbing for Chiefs dubs. We're bringing you our daily news and rumors, live shows every Tuesday, watch parties on game days, breaking news, Q&A mailbags. When we get more on Patrick Mahomes, we'll bring you a video here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. For continuing Chiefs coverage, we are getting close to 64,000 subscribers of the channel, but we need your help to get there. If you love the Kansas City Chiefs, this is the channel for you. Subscribe now for free. You'll be glad you did. One thing I want to say about Mahomes, besides the injury thing, he has done a really good job at taking care of the football as of late. turnovers, interceptions in particular, were a big problem for Patrick Mahomes at the start of the season. And now, what has it been now? 6, 7 games other than the Buffalo game in this stretch where he's not turning the football over? He is still getting, a lot of pressure. Chiefs didn't give up a sack today, but he was under duress all day long, and yet he's still taking care of the football and making it work. I hope he's okay because Mahomes is coming along. He's starting to look like that Mahomes that we all know and love. Happy for Kareem Hunt to head back to Cleveland and get a win today with his performance, leading the Chiefs in rushing 45 yards, 3.5 yards per carry. And the other thing I'll say this, whether it's Hunt or Pacheco, both, is that they are finding ways to make it work with both of them. There was a fear among some Chiefs fans that when Pacheco got added back into the lineup, that Kareem Hunt would just disappear. But through 3 games with having Pacheco back, that has not been the case at all. They are using both running backs, and they're using both running backs effectively. And I got to shout out Xavier Worthy for a moment here. There was a lot of talk about this guy throughout 2024 that, hey, he's just a gadget player. He wasn't worthy of being a first-round pick and all this. Call him whatever you want. The Chiefs are finding ways for him to be effective in multiple ways, whether it's the receiving game where he leads the team in receiving today, whether it's the rushing game where he had 3 carries for 30 yards and a rushing touchdown. Credit where credit's due for Andy Reid for getting this guy out in space and just getting him the ball and letting him work. I don't care if it's catches, if it's runs, playing like a Deebo Samuel role, whatever it is. Xavier Worthy's finding ways to be effective in a multitude of different ways. I liked what I saw from him. DeAndre Hopkins had some nice catches, 5 catches in total for 36 yards, a 12-yard long, solid day from D-Hop. Travis Kelce was targeted a lot, ended up with 4 catches for 27 yards on the day for Travis Kelce. Not his best performance, but still involved in the offense, and that's what you want to see as far as that goes. Who was the Chiefs MVP against the Browns today? I got to shout out Trent McDuffie, and I'll go over his numbers in just a bit, but McDuffie would be my choice. I love what I saw from the Duffster. I'm so happy for him to finally get that first career interception. What's your answer? Weigh in the comment section. Let us know. Today's show is sponsored by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the place to go for daily fantasy made easy. Here's how it works. You choose 2 or more players on any given category. Get the choice of more or less, whether you're talking fantasy points in football, rebounds in basketball, goals in hockey, all sorts of different categories to choose from. Football, a big deal this time of year in Prize Picks as we're wrapping up the NFL regular season. We're about to start the playoffs in college ball. If you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS, they will give you $50 to spend for free when you play $5. You don't even have to win to get the money. Prize Picks today. I got bailed out by the injury guarantee. Nick Chubb got knocked out of this game when he was at 41 yards. So I did not lose money today. I didn't win money. I didn't lose money today. I had the more on him. I had the more on Patrick Mahomes, half a passing yard. Obviously that hit. And I had the injury guarantee on him too in case that didn't happen for whatever reason. Play along with me, prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. The link is in the comments and the description of today's video. All right, let me talk about the defense. I want to shout out a couple guys here that really stood out to me. Let's start with Trent McDuffie. 4 tackles, 3 pass breakups, had a TFL, had an interception. Trent McDuffie was awesome. And we talked about it in the pregame that we wanted to see McDuffie step up with the question marks in the Chiefs secondary. This was arguably the best game of his career, what he was able to put together. Brian Cook was fantastic. He had an interception. Nick Bolton. We've heard a lot from Nick Bolton say that, hey, we want to find more ways to create turnovers. And he did that. He had an interception today. He was awesome. Drew Tranquill had a fumble recovery today. Jaden Hicks had an interception today. 6 total turnovers. This was awesome. Spags had a terrific game plan, and they were awesome. 5 total sacks. You had half a sack from Bolton, half a sack from Tranquill. Wharton had 1, 2 from Karlaftis, 1 from Aminahue. I mean, this defense was out of this world today. I loved what I saw. That was Chiefs football at its finest from the defensive side of the ball. How would you grade the Chiefs' performance today? You won by 14. You won on the road and created 6 turnovers. I'm going A. I'll give this team an A today. Give me your grade. Let us know in the comments section. For continuing Chiefs coverage, subscribe now to the channel. When we get more updates on Patrick Mahomes, you'll be the first to know about it right here on the Chiefs Report. I'm Tyler Jones. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Go Chiefs. All right, we got to get out of here. Appreciate you guys for being here with us. Subscribe now for continuing Chiefs coverage. For Big Tex, I'm Tyler Jones. Have a great night, everybody. Go Chiefs.